because remember, the result of this move with a ball gets you a committed strike. You have to have those two, a good move with a strike number 2, to get 3 the outcome. Hi everyone, Murdoch here, hope you're well. Emotions get in the way of the result. You've got a job to do. Number 1, put a good move on it. Number 2 is the strike. So to hit the strike, you've got to put a good move. So number 1, you've got to create that good move. This is why we do the drills. When we introduce the club on a practice swing, you've got to think of that move that you did without a club, based on the turning drill, plumb bob drill, maybe pushing into the tree stump. That subconsciously puts you in an awareness of where the body needs to be, naturally, in order for you to have a compressed ball turf strike. So when you've introduced the club, that's the first distraction. So we don't want the ball yet, because that's the second distraction. What you can do, if you're on a grass practice ground, is find a broken tee, cigarette butt, a little bit of grass, something you can identify and watch, and pretend it's a ball that you're going to commit to. So little swings. I've got in the back of my mind the feeling from my turning exercise. I've now just got a 7 or 8 iron down the handle because I want a little swing that gives me my first checkpoint. My checkpoint being about chest high, where I'd be if I performed my turning exercise and extended my arms, right chest. So that's a reference point. It's a comfort for me. It's in a position I'm fully aware of the feel of being in, right here. I'm watching that speck on the ground, and I'm now going to turn through my plumb bob drill, committing to that object. Okay, this is important. So you're going to do a couple of swings now. Recall the feeling of the last one and go, right, I want to do that again or better it. So up you go, down, through. Bring in that speck again and go, right, clone it, I call it. 2 in a row. Boom. 3 in a row. That was a better one, so that's replaced my previous one. Because remember, the result of this move with a ball gets you a committed strike. You have to have those two, a good move with a strike number 2, to get 3 the outcome. You don't give a SH1T. You've got to be completely emotionless about the result. Your job is cloning these good moves, and this is how you do it. So now you've got 3 good practice swings in a row. Recall those feelings and a carefree attitude. You don't care. You really don't care. Here's your first ball. You put them in little groups of 5, right? 6 maximum on the range. You've now got the reference point, your guide. You're going to mark this swing based off those 3 lovely practice swing shapes, feelings, and now we've got the ball. We don't care. Our goal is contact. 5 being great, 1 being not very good. You want to get some 4 and 5s here, 2 or 3 in a row. So right, I've got the feeling. Down the handle, I'm going to commit to this strike now. Recall that feeling, commit to it. Right off the bat, lovely, that felt good. So that felt like 4 swings in a row now. 3 really good practice swings, hitting my broken tee. 4th one being a ball, boom, felt the same. Another ball, make it 2. There we go. Another one, 3, boom. You're getting a thrill out of ripping it now. It feels a wonderful game to play when you've got this cloned swing. You've got control over it. You don't care, you're committing to the strike. So don't get scared of it. Don't worry about where it goes. When we've got a process here that gives you a thrill out of ripping it, and 9 out of 10 will go down our target. That one I hit there, right down my white stick. Someone with a baseball glove could have caught it. So 2 in a row, 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row. Now you're shelling peas. Now your goal when you go to the golf course is that. And I challenge you now, when you play and practice next, to take this up And I want you to comment below after you've played, and I'll be very impressed if you have 3 or 4 committed rips, but you will in 9 holes. If you have 5 and 18 holes, that's very good. And this will run across the board. You'll do it with your chipping, your pitching. Remember, don't give a monkey's where it goes.